Hello, good morning, everyone, or whatever time of day you may have it right now. Um, when I recently revised the schedule, I actually um, realized that the whole day, evening, morning streams are basically swapped between the US and Europe. So, whatever time of day it is for you now, for us together, it is time to play Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon the Forbidden West again. We're still pretty early on, so if you're coming in new, don't worry. It's not really much that you have missed. We're basically Aloy. Oh, Jesus! I wish I could speak. It's just too early. Aloy and Jarl are Varl was his name. Jarl is a Viking mayor. So Aloy and Varl are basically spelunking in a old civilization ruin. So basically a place from quote unquote our present day time. And we're just putting up with a few of the machines that are walking around in there and causing trouble. And of course, our high level goal is to find a backup of the terraforming system that will hopefully let us all fix the world again. So, because it seems to be kind of going down the drain. So, let's go in there, I guess. Okay. Question is, if we try to silent strike you... Oh, that actually works. I didn't expect us to be strong enough for that yet. But I guess that's actually nice. Like, if you think about it, how long it took us to be able to one-shot an enemy in the previous game, and now we're just these early enemies were actually able to just one-shot them right from the start because we have this ability. That's actually pretty cool. Because that means for those at least who start playing the game, who are playing Forbidden West after having played Zero Dawn, it still feels like you are an experienced machine hunter. Of course, for those playing this for the first time, it's a little different because you aren't really experienced yet. But don't worry, they'll throw bigger enemies that are more difficult at us soon. We know that much about this game. Alright, so I guess we have to get this guy over there. Wait, is there someone else over there? I saw some light. Doesn't look like it. Highlight your track. Although... I can see you. I still love that that they went and chose the same color for this kind of plants you can hide in that they chose for Aloy's hair. I don't know what was there first.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
Because, for one hand, it makes it,
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
Well, they all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Yeah, so it feels believable that the machines wouldn't spot you. And still they get that striking look with the red hair. And I really like that. Where did we leave Varl? Hello? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Just enjoying the scenery. It's kind of weird. In the previous game, I was constantly shooting arrows, basically. Picking off things from a distance when I could. And this whole beginning of the game, I've basically been using my spear and just whacking them over the head. So I wonder if that turns out, a change in mechanics now. Or if that's just because we right now only have the simple arrows. But anyway, I'm gathering Ridgewood anyway, because who knows, we might need it. I'm still not sure what happens to stuff that is sent to my stash so far. I mean, there is probably some, Well, the butterflies fly around the health plants. That's kind of cute. I wonder if that's, intentional to make it more obvious where the health power-ups actually are. Or if it's...
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Well, of course it won't come this way, Aloy. Why would you worry? It'll never come our way because it's just here for scenery. No, okay, we can't. For some reason we can't open up that one. Okay, I think there is... yeah. There is a spot here. And Varl follows us. That's nice. It's always interesting to see what they do with your companion in such situations. Often you are, while climbing, relatively unable to look behind you. And so they just have your companion stand over there while you climb over there, and when you drop here, you're kind of recentered your view, so you can't see them for the moment, and then when you turn back, they've just teleported over there as if they had quickly climbed after you. And so it's always nice if you can turn back and actually see your companion following you somehow. Alright, let's see, is there anything else to scan here? I actually haven't really had to scan much so far, and door puzzles, we haven't had a single one yet either. I guess this is still kind of the tutorial, so I'm guessing that all those things will come back, and that we're just here to basically see, to basically learn the traversal again, and the new traversal with that, what was it called, pull caster? It's also nice how these corrupted displays are, with the flipped letters and random plus and minus signs and things.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
The way he walks is still a little jerky.
What's in here? Aloy, come check this out.
Yeah, let me explore first. Kinda sad, these, we found some computer desks like these before, and it was a school and there were lots of interesting lore items to find. So far they've been really low on those. I guess, you know, it makes sense. Here at the start of the game, especially as the second part, like you've had the intro movie, so you kind of know what the world is. And we probably haven't seen if there is a mystery for this game, like there was in the first one. Then we probably just don't need to see it. Yet, you know, I mean, we haven't seen it yet. So it totally makes sense. In the first game, you know, they had to tell you the world, so that initial scene where you dive into that, it's kind of, where you dive into that, old ancient ruin, by accident and find all that stuff. They wanted to hint you at that underlying mystery that we now know.
What is this thing?
Now the...
Data. You can scan it with your focus.
Okay,
Let's
so
see.
they're actually teaching us.
A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded.
Okay, we have data. Zero Dawn Trade Agreement. Data corruption partial. High Council Executive Summary. Negotiations with representatives from Zero Dawn have concluded, and I'm exceptionally pleased that we've arrived at a mutually profitable agreement. It shows that sugar usually goes down better than salt, in contrast to the less tactful recommendations of certain of our more reactionary members. In short, Far Zenith will provide a copy of the prototype Homer archive already sent. 500 ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from storage at our Ninma facility. Supplementary ectogenesis research reports. Ectogenetic chambers? Are those the cloning chambers? I'm trying to remember what Far the Zenith was supposed to yeah, I'm trying to remember what they were supposed to provide, and I don't think we've heard ectogenesis before. It sounds too Ghostbusters for me not to have noticed, you know? But I mean, Genesis is, you know, the origin of something, the birth. So I'm assuming these are the cloning chambers out of which they made the first humans. And so that would kind of make sense. In exchange, Far Zenith will receive a copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the week prior to the Odyssey's launch. By our estimates of Zero Dawn's timeline, by then it should be a near-complete repository of human knowledge. It should be noted that Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand, making it clear that this was a non-negotiable term. As our faithful media representative, I will continue to run all public communications with Dr. Sobek's team while data corrupted. Okay.
It was Zero Dawn, but it doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data.
Yeah, it doesn't. It says about Apollo, but not Gaia. Zero Dawn Trade Agreement. Ah, there it is. High Council Executive Summary. Negotiations... No, wait, that's the same one. Okay. But okay, so that's they're now doing more of a tutorial for the data points again, I guess, and doing them explicitly separately. I wonder, like, how much of this is just, oh, we front-loaded so much exposition in the first game, and now we want to get people to, you know, jump right into the game and do action stuff first. And how much of this is somehow having had trouble, you know, having seen people play it and realized, you know, trying to learn from that. I mean, it's, you know, it's not a secret that in a game you lose a lot of players early on. Like, if you look at, for example, the achievements in a game, you see that the first couple achievements are often already like in the 70% area or so. And so often the first achievement is something like, you know, crafted your first bow or finished the tutorial or something like that. And so you actually see that many people buy a game and barely play it. And that's fine, you know, some people just think, oh, that game looks good and I want to support it, but and, you know, play it a little bit and think, yeah, that's cool, but just don't have the time or whatever. you know, many of these games take quite a while to play. Whereas, and then as you go further, you lose more and more people because, of course, there is a difficulty curve and it takes time to play a game, and so many people just have a certain amount of time, and there's a lot of interesting games out there, and so there's a lot of popular games that get bought, but then don't actually get finished. And I mean, sometimes that's shocking. Like, I recently got some achievement fairly early on in the game, and we were already down to, I think, like 50% of players getting this achievement, and it was an achievement of the type that you have to get to go through the game. It was one of those achievements that show your friends on, Steam, Epic, GOG, whatever, where you are in the game. It wasn't one of those achievements of the style, oh, I found some hidden item somewhere. So it's always interesting to keep an eye on these numbers and realize, like, how many people you lose before the end of the game. And so I wonder if they evaluated statistics like this and said, watched streams or whatever and found, oh, people were confused by these data types. You can definitely tell at least right now, it looks like they've streamlined the UI. It was always a bit awkward when you scanned something. You had a limited time to trigger playback of the audio or to push a single button to get to that text data point, and then you had to go via the regular menu and find the entry you hadn't read yet. I'm a bit worried here. That's why I've been talking in front of the door, because this feels...
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Okay, just climbing. Fine with me. This looked a bit... This dialogue, that seems like playtesting. That she says, looks like we gotta climb up. Because, of course, there is this ladder. So you kind of are tempted to go down first. But now they go, hey, there's actually something upstairs that,
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
That's kind of the same as when we played Uncharted recently, isn't it?
Made it.
That we're free climbing around a place here. I'm kind of wondering if we should be... if I should be checking out the downstairs area already, or if that's just our way back.
That looks like the way we came.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. Yeah, that sounds a lot like it's either playtesting or, anticipating what will happen. Because, a lot of this looks basically the same. It's all just plant-covered stuff, so yeah. But it's interesting that there are these ladders. That kind of implies that
Looks like some kind of meeting room.
a Nora
The door
lived
on the
there
other side's
before.
locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
Yeah.
Maybe that thing at the table does something.
Really? Nah, I think that's just decoration. Ah, and the person who climbed in here apparently has been here. I'm kind of thinking that whoever was before us is Silence. And I'm getting a sinking feeling that he will have taken the backup, or will take the backup from us when we find it or something. It's also interesting, we have a new mode for the focus. Like, originally you only had the push down the right analog stick to trigger the focus like this, but we also have a ping mode like in Assassin's Creed, where just if you tap the analog stick you just get this, which is kind of nice. I haven't really seen any useful effect from that yet. I don't know if it just makes sure the nearby mission objectives are on, or if it will, you know, ping secrets in the area or something in the future. I guess we'll see. But in Assassin's Creed, I kind of liked that you had the ability to just you know, to just give it a short ping and see all the interesting objects around you.
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Varl. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
That's good. That's... I love that they... You know, I mean, it's... You know, it's obvious it's the story, but still many games don't...
Huh. Look at that.
Don't
Aloy,
take...
over here. I found something you could use.
Um...
Those Osram must have left us behind. Can't help them, but it can help us.
Oh, it could be that the Osram... Okay, maybe the climbing gear was from the Osram.
I think this is better off in your hands.
Yeah, I know. Shut up, Varl. But anyway, so I like that he doesn't just accept
Aloy,
it,
this
but
is
that
for
they
you.
actually
Come take it.
build the small conflict here. That, you know, they show just with Varl. And Varl is someone, you know, he's a friend. They fought
Those
together.
Osram must have left us behind.
So he will get
Can't help
her,
them.
he will let her get away with a lot more, probably, than any arbitrary citizen off the street. And so, it's kind of a good way to say,
I think this is better off in
you
your
know,
hands.
this shatters his previous view of the world, and the view of the world everyone has. But it also,
Aloy, this is for you. Come take it.
you know, means you don't need to solve the conflict right now. Okay, let's see if there's
Those Osram
anything
must have
else
left us
around
behind.
here.
Can't help them, but it can help us.
It's a bit, you can tell kind of how different the target audience for these games is and
think
for
this is
other
better
games.
off in your
Like,
hands.
some games expect you to explore and reward you. And these games, you can tell, they think whenever you're, you know, not immediately
Aloy,
doing the mission
Come
objective,
take it.
they think you're stuck. And so they will start heavily hinting you. We've had that here. We've had that in Uncharted. We have it here, where basically, I don't know what the interval is, but it can't be, you know, it's probably something like half a minute or something at best. Maybe more like 10
I think this
seconds.
is better off in your hands.
Yeah. And then we have games like Star Wars Jedi Falling Order, where as soon
Aloy, this
as
is
I
for you.
start exploring,
Take it.
usually I get the prompt, you know, like this is how you get a hint.
Those Osram must have left us behind. Can't.
The weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
Frost Blast Sling. I have to say, this felt more natural how you got the weapons in Zero Dawn. Like, they had the story and you walked around, and they, you know, like, there were these tutorials and the challenges, all that stuff, but it kind of, you know, it came a little more out of the story. And here, I guess they've shortened it because they expect most people to be people coming back from Zero Dawn. But they still need the tutorial both to familiarize you with whatever, you know, mechanical changes they've made in this sequel to the game. You know, some weapons just aren't as strong or something usually in a sequel as they are in the original, especially the types of weapons you get first. So they just do this quick card to refresh you on it. Blastlings launch bombs that affect large areas. This weapon fires frost bombs. Use them against enemies to build up to the brittle state. And that's kind of interesting. The damage types have subtly changed. Like, it's blast damage now. And brittle state. And I think in the original game, you had shock, freeze, and fire damage. And, you know, the state was just like frozen or on fire. While in the brittle state, enemies are more vulnerable to impact damage. And the impact symbol is actually the one that we had with tear damage. So I think they've kind of like rejiggered the types of damage you get. Which, again, it kind of makes sense for a game where you, you know, since it's a sequel, you kind of want to give the impression that she is already applying all her skills. But of course, it gets too complex if you kind of build another skill system on top of this. So what do? You kind of take some things that you had to unlock in the previous one, combine them into one action, or kind of make it standard. So my guess is basically everything we do right now probably already does tear damage. And now they can go and like, you know, add a different type for like the more advanced enemies. Or something, I don't know. Or maybe they just thought the name sounded better. It's kind of interesting though that, you know, Varl gives her all this stuff. I don't think we're supposed to have a companion for long, but we'll see. Like, I mean, here it's kind of a nice part of making the world seem more alive and, you know, making the tutorial come more out of the world. Like not the tutorial itself, because that was just this card, but like the unlocking and giving him reasons to explain stuff or her reasons to explain stuff. So that's good. But yeah. But like naturally it would kind of make sense if we kept a companion across the entire game. It would be kind of nice if a companion found a certain item and said, "Hey, that's the kind of weapon I need," and grabbing that for themselves. And then you can pick a companion because of the special items they have. You know? That would be kind of useful. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn, at least the first game, you know, you were an outcast. You were alone. Nobody believed you. So I think that would be a big change even to gameplay if Aloy constantly had companions with her now. Excuse me. I had to adjust my glasses there, and the headphones aren't quite happy about that. um, yeah, but it's kind of cool to imagine what could be, and I don't yet know what they will do. So I'm looking forward to finding out what will happen. Like, my guess is, that they might that we will send Varl away to do a certain job, like inform the village and the Nora of something they can do, or take care of warning someone or whatever, and in that time we go somewhere else to take care of something else, something like that. Sounds likely, and then we can be Aloy the lone fighter again for a while. It's also just because it feels more real. Like, companions are always bound to, like they move jerkily or they are in the way. I mean, they've done a good job here
Down here.
of avoiding that. Oh, okay. So now whoops. That didn't work out the way I intended it to. Yeah, that what he does is basically well, that's what I would have needed a tutorial for. I also wonder what we're collecting all these resources for. Like that my inventory
Outside.
Good.
that my inventory is in some ways already almost full. And things are sent to this stash thing that I don't know yet whether I'll ever be able to access it, or if that's their way of saying, well, we've trashed it.
Look, that must be the machine.
Oh,
It's heading in
cool.
the same direction we're going. Great.
Interesting. I wonder what that is, if that is like a... if that's a machine Hades built, if that's a machine that, Silence is riding. If you don't know what the Silence is I'm talking about, he's basically the guy from the trailer. From the recap trailer we played at the start, that guy that narrated it. By the way, I forgot to say that the guy in the trailer, he's voiced by Lance Reddick, who you may know.
I could try out that new weapon on it.
Switch weapons by holding L1 to bring up the weapon wheel. Select the desired weapon using R. Okay, so they kept that basically. Oops, there is another dead person down there. These Oseram are not having much luck. And you may know Lance Reddick from... he was Broyles on Fringe. He was, or still is, in that bald guy in Destiny 2. Where else have we seen him? He was in Spartacus. in the Spartacus TV series. The Stars one. So you've probably seen him. He has a very characteristic face. And voice, especially. Okay, weapon wheel. Oh, and now I guess... What are we missing for crafting these? We have all the I guess they want to teach me. So they're not letting me craft frost bombs right now because they want me to use them up.
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle. I better switch to my bow.
Alright.
Gotcha!
Machine couldn't take the cold.
Okay. That's a bit awkward, though. That they kind of force you...
Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Okay, so that implies that the acid is
So,
something that machine
you said this
spits.
backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
Oh. Wait, Ted. Was that the hacker? Or was that the... You remember in the previous game
Looks like we
the...
can cross over here.
You know, in the previous game, we were actually... Like, they built... this Apollo system that was supposed to teach the people that they created everything from before. And I think Ted Faro, I think that was it. So that's not the hacker, really. That was basically let's say the guy who funded it. I don't want to spoil everything for Horizon to the people who haven't actually played Horizon yet. So Zero Dawn, I mean. Ooh, I didn't catch fire. Cool. And so, he did a few other things as well, but he decided that, you know, we'd made too many mistakes and that it would be better to not have the previous knowledge and to start from a blank slate. You know, he was hoping that that way we'd get a better humanity. Of course, what we got were, you know, kind of, Stone Age style tribes who believed that the machines and things were actually gods for them. So not sure if that's that much better. So why would he purge Gaia backups? Was that because they were stolen by Far Zenith? And so he didn't want to... Ah, okay. So the pulse is to highlight some climbing handholds. Oops, that was the wrong button, I guess. Or maybe I just wasn't close enough. How do I get up there? Yeah, I can't get... How did he get up there? Did he do like the running start thing? I really feel stupid now. He manages to get up there, and I don't. Ah, maybe this way. I guess that works. Where are we supposed to go anyway? Somewhere over there. Okay. Why can't we? I can drop to this ledge. Can I go around somehow? Not really. There is a climbing handhold here, but I can't get the prompt to actually get on it. Whoops. Well, I guess we can just walk over here. But anyway, they said they didn't want to alert the hacker. And I don't remember what his name was. And I guess this is just a testing area where they hope that you will get to learn all the different climbing handhold types. And of course the highlighting ability. Though this highlight, you know, it's kind of red, so like the yellow stuff is actually better. I'm kind of expecting that they went, we don't want everything to be painted yellow that you can climb. And so we will at some point introduce climbable items that you will have to pulse. I guess that would make sense. Okay, one thing I wanted to do is craft some more bombs. How many can we keep? 4 of 4, okay. We still have enough materials. We just don't have enough storage. And we're full. Oh, that was why I wasn't able to craft earlier, because we were full, of course. Come on, here. So I guess we're climbing up. That's a nice shade of red. I wonder, I think I said that previously, that I kind of wonder, like, if these are buildings we're supposed to recognize.
Wow. That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess this was the hangar. But he's actually good at recognizing that. I mean, you don't see the rings around it, so... Delver's Journal. Book filled with hastily filled glyphs. We descended into the valley and breached the ruins. Boss always had a good sense for Delve's sites, and by the forge was he right. This place is untouched. Had to knock down a few machines while we were moving our gear. Pesky things keep popping out of the ground, but otherwise we've got the whole place to ourselves. Set up camp near the main entrance. Farouf nearly jumped out of his skin when he dropped his hammer and it went a-clanging down the stairs. Kid's first delve, I reckon, even if he swears otherwise. He's lucky this one's above ground, at least. Day 2. Pushed further into the ruins, Boss tested out his latest prototype, what he's calling a hook and pull. Name needs work, if you ask me. I showed Farouf a simple trick to evaluate salvage. The less it's rusted, the higher a price it'll fetch in Meridian. All in all, a good day, until he insisted he saw the trees shaking across the river. Kid's jumpier than a frog on hot coals. Day 4. Felt a deep rumble in the dead of night. Land shake, maybe, but it's got the whole crew on edge. Boss ordered half of us to set up a second camp further in. Figures we'll pick this place clean faster if we split up. No arguments there. Think I'll set up a training dummy for Farouf. Kid can barely hold his own against a burrower. Day 6. Only a few of us left. Kid didn't make it. Machine blasted him with acid at the river crossing. Can hear it slithering outside. Few more minutes to rest, then we're going to make a run for... That's always... People have time to write journals, and then in the middle they just, like, get surprised. I mean, I know they're going for drama, but, whoops. Okay.
More Osram. Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break.
It's kind of, like you're going after that, and you see how many people got killed, and you're going like, well, heavily armored Osram guys didn't manage, but we're two little Nora without any armor. We'll do fine. Okay. More ancient supplies to search.
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Okay. Where's the other one? Here is one. Is that all? They're interesting. They're kind of like... I don't know what these beams that they have are. If that's a scanner? like some of the enemies in the previous game had. Okay. So, if that means they could spot us if they scan in that direction, might actually almost... Okay, let's see. Let's visualize your track. Yeah, I think we might be able to spear stab you here. Well, not if your friend tags along. I guess we'll have to catch you on your way back. Yeah, okay, I think your friend... Or if that's just supposed to indicate... Alright. So now... Highlight your track. And how do we get to a hidden position over there? Why is Varl here? In the middle of the road. I'm just glad they took the #1 rule of giving you companions. Which is, don't make visibility of companions okay. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoop. And now, of course, we attracted the other one. Come on.
Okay.
Machine ripped right through the
How
wall.
to get out of here?
Oh, we killed the burrower underground. But that was interesting. Okay.
There's a ladder in the back.
Yeah, I see it. But let's first investigate if there's anything in there. That looks promising. Come on. Ancient toothpick and ancient chimes. Is that a corkscrew and keys? I don't think there's any way up there for us right now. I guess we'll return nearby or something. Another dead Oseram. Okay, that was what Var was looking at. But yeah, that's not quite ideal. That, oh, we did take some damage. So let's heal a bit. And go back and grab the healing plants. Thank you for that follow. Or what? Oh, it's Tony resubscribing. Hello, thank you for the subscription. Good morning. Yeah, I'm doing well. Enjoying Horizon Zero Dawn so far. We're in our 3rd hour of the game now, and yeah, I'm glad to be slowly getting back into the game and the controls and everything. So yeah, it's working fairly well. And we are discovering little bits of story as well. Where these backups, how they happened. So it'll be interesting to see. Okay, was where it came out of the wall, so I guess we're now going over there. How are you doing? How's it going? And thank you again for that subscription. Okay, nothing to scan. Okay. Nothing down here, so I guess we're going up. Alright. That's, by the way, like a classic... By now, a classic affordance. That you have these fold-out ladders with the little block in the middle that you have to shoot to get at them. Whoever invented that, thank you for finding an affordance that both sort of works in most worlds, and on the other hand, is easy to spot and a clear...
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Okay, good to hear that Sona is still around. She was cool. Okay, here's a ladder. Here's some more supplies. It's good so far. So I guess we're climbing up that ladder. I don't really know where we're trying to go now. Oh, I guess somewhere over there. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a hole in the floor. Be careful. You just woke up. Okay. Prepping up for another day of remote work. Really nice after absolutely exhausting yesterday, which included walking 2 hours, 9 kilometers, and ankle-deep slow to an office, and then 3 hours of shoveling snow in the evening. How about you? Oh, I'm doing pretty well. I got a warning from a colleague yesterday on the other side of town saying there was snow arriving, but I actually yet have to see any, so maybe it was light. So, doing pretty well in that regard. Not that, you know, like, I like snow, but of course, yeah, there is, if you need to go outside, whenever that happens, it's always a little annoying, you know, not annoying, but, you know, just makes it more of an effort, of course. So I've been spared that, I guess. Luckily, I live in an apartment building, so it's, you know, there is someone who takes care of keeping the grounds and clearing away the snow and things like that. So that's nice. Is there anything up here? Nope. That stairwell just leads into nothing. That's kind of something I wish Horizon did more. I mean, I'm inundated with resources right now, so it doesn't look bad, but and I'm still level 1. Oh.
Three of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
I'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out how to make it fall into the basin.
Okay. I hope you don't get too much of it. Yeah, it's looking fine so far. Was even slightly sunny yesterday. And warm enough to kind of what's this? Goldthorn pepper.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Okay.
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
Okay, they're hinting here. Yeah, and I'm also working from home right now, so things are pretty convenient right now in a way. Power attacks are very strong, but leave you vulnerable while charging them up. Hold R2 to charge up a power attack. Ah, okay, that's new. That's nice. Alright, so I guess...
It's hard to breathe around this stuff.
yeah. Okay, that's one of them. And that's the other. Stealth killed 10 machines? Kind of felt more already. Jeez, we're so early in the game. I mean, you can see I'm at 500 of 1000 XP. I'm not even at level 1. Alright, so... where are... kind of expecting more burrowers to surprise me. Scary music too. Ooh. Same thing here. You also live in an apartment building, but had to yesterday clean up your parents' car park spot. Got hit on Monday by a huge snowstorm, which kind of surprised everybody on Tuesday morning. Same storm apparently had caused a lot of regular rain wind in Netherlands on Sunday, according to certain Twitch friends. This game has nice wave effects in the water. Yeah, the water is pretty good, which is good because I think they've will be getting to do more stuff in water in this game than in the first one. Going by the announcement trailer, at least, I haven't seen anything else. Okay. More material for arrows. I thought I'd seen something to take along. Guess we can't go in there. I guess that's just decorative scenery here. Let's see, was there a gap over there? No, not really. And remember, this is just a PlayStation 4, so if I played this on a PlayStation 5, this would look even fancier. I mean, they're not making the leaves move or anything like that. Okay, so this stuff we better not walk through. So...
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower.
Okay. Hadn't noticed that. I didn't know that this building actually connected. That was some weird sounding. Uh-oh.
Okay, there's a rail up there.
Yeah.
I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Drop from a climb point? Yeah. But I don't want to drop, I want to reach something. I don't even know. Nope, okay. Oh, tap circle to jump into the air. Okay, that's a new mechanic. Oh, and that's the rail. Okay.
Got it!
Okay. That'll be awkward to learn or to remember. I mean, I love this new mechanic. But yeah, this game is really nice and a lot of seriously, game? Are we playing Getting Over It? All the way down. Alright. Now do all of this stuff again. guess that's how we're supposed to climb the ladder. Not from the safe side, no. Alright. Ooh, another thing to loot. That stuff up there kind of looks... like it could be climbed. Oh, okay, we can go up here, I guess. Hello? Oh, now it works. Somehow some of the climbing stuff here feels a little jankier.
Well, that sounds good.
Reach out with left and tap to jump between distant climbing handholds. Oh, yeah. Okay, oops. Okay. Where to continue now?
Storm's getting bad. So all along, there were 3 giant machines killing Oseram and leaving acid everywhere. Great.
Okay, somehow... Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that a platform I forgot? Well, let's go back down, I guess. Ah, okay, and now I'm close enough to get up there.
Made it.
And now... Ooh, we can try to go across. That's interesting. Okay. I'm usually not afraid of heights, but, you know, this is getting close. I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable. I guess part of it is just, you know, knowing that your character can fall down.
Easy.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next.
Okay. Jesus. Just randomly jumping there and knowing you could fall is kind of
Make that
unpleasant.
jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side.
Yeah, okay, so now... The zipline was one of the first things you got taught in the first game, if you remember, and here it's... Oh yeah, right. Well, I guess at the start there was a zipline.
Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is barely holding together.
So they've taken a few pages out of Uncharted now. In Zero Dawn, these climbing things were all pretty robust, actually. But here, they are now doing... They're not doing the dramatic cutscene thing yet for every of these broken things, but at least they have these that break slightly.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Great. More machines in my way.
Okay. Haven't even spotted those yet. Oh, that's a scrunger, apparently. Alright. Boom. Okay, sneak, sneak, sneak. You can't see me. I'm just a flower. Okay, 2 of these scrungers apparently. And I'm really missing my eagle right now. But that's the wrong game. Ooh. You can't see me. These plants are a little low to hide in. That's an interesting twist, that they have these wilted, trampled red flowers as well, so you might go over there and go, oh yeah, there's a place to hide, and then go, crap, that's not deep enough. It's probably a lot harder at higher difficulties. Okay. Okay, that is a scrounger.
Okay. Got this place to myself now.
Good. That was a little bit of work to sneak. And you have something. What's that? Burrower sound shell. Oh, I guess we'll get vibration arrows soon, or whatever they are called. Okay, that's a control console. I guess let's take the opportunity to grab a little more ridgewood. Oh, we're actually full and it's going to our stash, but you never know where you'll need all these materials. So that's good, I guess. You can still hear the other guys downstairs. It's a bit loud. Well, or rather, disconcerting.
Control console might be in there.
That's a huge machine. What the heck is that? Just supposed to be a tower? Oh, that's the rocket, isn't it? I guess with a hole in it from the explosion. But those are definitely rocket exhausts. Okay. Oh, I guess that is the shuttle.
Okay. Time to crush those machines down below.
I hope they're still there. That didn't work.
shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now,
guess
how to get up the tower?
I guess the elevator just came down.
Scanning with my focus could help here.
Yeah. How do I get up there? Dear game. Me need get up there. Need no sea access. Huh. Anything on this side? I don't really see anything. You can't jump that high. Aloy is too short. Yeah. This music is kind of annoying. I don't see anything. Can be moved with the pullcaster. Ah.
If I pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift.
Alright, so now, luckily they'll remind me. Hold L2, tap triangle. Oh wait, this is how it works. Hold it.
There it goes.
Okay, and now we can climb on. Ah, nice music. Ah, now the yellow color is going slightly more subtle. So that's why they want me to... Why they taught me to ping, because
Gotta climb closer to the shuttle to detach the cables.
Jeez, my controller is like doing the super shake feedback. That's also nice, you know, just so to make sure you notice the stairs, place some loot there.
Okay, that creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick.
Alright. More loot. There's always time for loot. Okay. Where am I? No idea.
This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it.
What connector? Ah, that one. Okay.
One down. Now I just need to climb higher. and attach the second set of cables.
I guess over there? Oh. Damn it. That didn't go well. Because I saw the jump point too left, too late.
One down.
The
I just need to climb
caster.
higher and attach the second set of cables.
Okay.
Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Carl was right. But no turning back now.
Val was right about what? Okay, I guess. Jesus. Oh, but what a nice view. So there's a lot of stuff underwater here, apparently. I'm kind of hoping that at some point we'll be walking around and seeing, you know, some spot that we can recognize, you know, like, I don't know, the Transamerica Pyramid in San Francisco or something like that. There's some loot down there. Just not sure if I'll be able to climb back up. Oh, who cares? It's loot. Oh, actually, that might be the right direction by accident. That is a nice trick again.
Almost there. There's the other connector.
Don't quick time event me. Uh-oh.
Shit! Shit!
Thank goodness, no quick time event, but now we're down there where the monsters are.
Not going anywhere, are you? Guess we're finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots.
So, okay.
Okay, where's that weak spot? Ugh.
Whoop.
Watch out for that acid.
That looks weak enough, I think. Let's try if the frost bomb works. Okay, so the eye-like things might be weak spots. Damn it, stop avoiding me. Yeah, that looks good. Okay.
There! Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Yeah, I'll try, but... Damn it. Ugh. Uh-oh. Okay, one canister. Oh, damn it. Come on. Hold still. Ugh. Okay, let's try. Whoops! Ah. Yeah. Craft. Ah, crap. That doesn't look good. What are you doing? Oh. You're now using your tail and you're free again? That's not good.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast. A trap, maybe? Frost ammo? Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Hey. Come on. Why can't I? Yeah, I don't want to. Game! Oh, there's a bit that broke off.
Let's see what this can do.
Ah. Come on.
How do you like that? No more shots. Time to drop it.
Okay, but it's taken a good bunch of damage at least. Ooh, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, come on. Did I actually hit it? No, I don't think so. Okay, I guess it was...
Finally.
Oh, now I used wrong one. Okay. Oh, that was what it did.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
I kind of thought I was on the trap, but I was on the health potion. Okay, and now it explains the weird UI behavior. Why do you make those symbols so similar? Damn it. Okay, let's see. One more medicinal plant. Don't know what the extras actually do. Oh, and there's a second coil blaster. Okay. So I could have used all of those. Good to know for the future. No, don't jump over it. Just stand in front of it. Yes, thank you. Alright. That was a bit of confusion. Alright. Let's make sure we collect all the loot, because who knows, we might later appreciate having it. Seriously? Oh, I guess the health potion is helping. That's nice. And this health potion is kind of protecting us. Okay. I guess we want to go there somewhere. Not sure how we're gonna go up. Ah. We told him to stay here on some tower that is hopefully still standing. And now she goes, oh well, I guess Varl is gonna have to find his own way.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Yep, that's what I'm wondering. That's some really nice scenery, though. I mean, too bad about the space shuttle. I really would have loved. You know, that's something they can do for Horizon Zero Dawn 6. Go, hey, we found a spaceship that was this close to being finished. And with our understanding, we can actually collect the parts and finish the plans.
Okay. I should find the server room.
Ooh, what was that? Ancient Valuables box. That looks like a server room. It's a bit unrealistic that these servers would still be running. Like, for one thing, you know, hard disk failure is a bitch. And second... yeah, it just seems like,
Close. I have to be.
like, what do they do about power? Like, how do they have a power grid that's still running? I mean, I guess if they could build Gaia, that was one of the first things they needed. But then why here? You know, why would this be designed this robust? It's not part of Gaia. New data point, text log. On to the matter of Mr. Dalgard. He's been... Sorry, I just got a fly in my eye. That's what you get for opening windows. No. On to the matter of Mr. Dalgard. He's been a valuable member of Far Zenith for years. Even Peter saw the need for a polished spokesman to preserve anonymity for the rest of us. But with all the new members we recruited to increase funds for the Odyssey's expedited timeline, there are simply not enough berths on the ship to accommodate. Cuts have to be made. And let's face it, Oswald lacks the skill set for our future aims. He'll retaliate if we exclude him, of course, so we'll have to give him a proper send-off. But that doesn't mean that his usefulness must end. We have plenty of source material to generate a digital puppet, giving us the means to... Oh my god. I mean, I guess that's what you get for working for the rich people who want to escape the planet. You're not a rich person, so of course, why would they keep you after you're useful? And having a digital version of him. So was that the hologram we saw at the start? I don't remember his name, actually. But I guess that was probably him.
Please be here.
It's nice to have that extra voice line, you know, just to not make it, oh yeah, I'm walking through here. Again, that's something they used in Uncharted very well. So I wonder if, like, did they check out other games and see that in Uncharted and go, okay, we have to do that more? Or, you know, did they talk to the team? I guess, I'm trying to think, Uncharted was PlayStation exclusive for a while. And I think the closing credits said SIE as well, didn't it? Not sure, but no, it's Naughty Dog or whatever is the company, right? I have to look that up if there's a connection between those, I guess. Okay, here goes nothing. And now, a big hole. Completed main quest. Right. What?
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farsian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz?
Oh no.
Femurs, brood of vipers, with a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you.
He's annoying.
No copy of Guy you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
It's not.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on.
Not quite.
Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Nice.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Does she? That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks, to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
They built an Aloy statue.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that, we left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Alright, and this is where we stop today. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow, same time, 2 hours ago. And we'll find out, I guess we're finding out now what Silence did at the end of last game. That's something that I don't think Aloy actually knows yet. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good work day or a good night or whatever it is in your time zone. Bye bye.